Hey, hello everybody. How are we doing?
Hello. Welcome
Hey,
back,
we're back.
everybody.
Welcome back
Welcome
to
back
another
to
episode,
Sundays
Sundays
with the
with
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. I'm your host, Tyler Sprinkle. Joining me, as always, is Brett Sprinkle and Brandon Shanahan. Boys, how are you?
Doing good.
It's tough being the least handsome brother, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, no, I get it. I guess that would be
Mhm.
tough on you.
Yeah, as Brett Sprinkle. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, it happens. You bald ass fuck. You old cue ball looking bitch.
Yeah. Why don't you get some hair?
Anyway, it's November, boys. We're getting into the nitty gritty of the season. Season's almost over, both for college football and, I guess we're halfway through the NFL season, but we're getting down to the
Season's
important
almost
time.
over.
We're getting down to the important time for college football now
Pissed
because
off.
we have 4 weeks left, I think, of the regular season, if that's correct. And then we go into the first expanded playoff format ever, and I'm excited about that.
There is 5 weeks, I think, left in the regular season.
Okay, including this one.
It's-
I wasn't including this
Well,
one. I said 4, though. You didn't know that.
no, 5 after this week
Oh, fuck.
because
Okay,
of bye weeks.
That's right.
So, thank goodness I'm bald and I have all the brains.
Piss off. All right,
Yeah.
you wanted to start with a little college football recap. I'm gonna let you guys lead that because I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember much. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, last week was fun. Nebraska damn near did it. It was fun to see them take strides in the right direction after getting their shit kicked in. But no moral victories around here. We still got to win. We still got to get to a damn bowl game. But played pretty well. I was very happy to see what they were able to accomplish after the week before. Brandon, what do you got?
I also thought Iowa was very impressive last week. They made the change to Brendan Sullivan.
Dude,
and
that guy looks electric, dude.
it looks like they gave their offense a spark, and Iowa is a very good football team. I have no bad things to say about the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I don't like this.
It feels very tongue in cheek.
I don't like this at all. I don't know if you saw Brandon, but there was a guy, he literally tossed it to the guy and then ran out and fucking blocked for him, all right? That's pretty impressive.
I'm just saying nice things about Iowa Hawkeyes today.
Why are you doing that?
I'm just trying to be a nice guy.
No. What's
I spread a lot of hate.
What are we doing here?
I'm trying to be nice today. That's all I'm trying to do here.
Can I talk to Longhorn Brett real quick?
What's up?
What the fuck's going on with Texas?
What do you mean?
I'm
Brett here.
Texas
they
is
almost
also
lost to Vanderbilt.
No, I mean Vanderbilt. I don't know if you know this, but they've also beaten 2 really good teams, or at least taken 2 other good teams down to the wire. I think Vanderbilt.
Oh,
people forget Vanderbilt does play in the SEC.
Yeah,
people also
that's what we're going with.
Vanderbilt is a powerhouse, and they also had the Jay Cutler bump because once Jay Cutler got arrested for that DUI at 5 p.m. with 2 handguns on him, like that's a big bump for your boys. You know what I mean? That's where you get the boys going. It's like, hey, we got to do one for our guy right now. So that's just a tough matchup. Tough matchup following could have been a letdown spot maybe. Letdown spot. The big game against Georgia.
That they also got shit pumped in. So sure.
Yeah. Hey,
that doesn't make sense.
You go through your ups and downs. You know what they say? If you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one. And Quinn Ewers, Arch Manning, they keep rotating him in and out like a fucking rotisserie, and we're gonna see what happens.
All right, thank you, Longhorn Brett, for that analysis. Jeez, that
defense still good though. This hat sucks, really?
No, I said that guy sucks. Longhorn Brett blows.
Oh. Well, he's back, so piss off.
Oh. Oregon, absolute wagon. Just dog walked Illinois. Any big takeaways from that game other than it's really, really hard to play at Oregon?
They're coming along. They're humming along. They started really, really sticky. The tough win against Idaho and then Boise State. but they're piecing it together.
Ooh,
Watch out.
that reminds me. Let's do a little Heisman check-in, if you will. What do you think about that?
Okay. What do you got for me?
What do you have? Give me your top 3
Travis Hunter,
in order.
Cam Ward. No, not in order.
Well, I feel like
Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, Jonty, whatever the fuck from Boise State.
Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
Put some fucking respect on his name. Brandon, what do you think?
Well, he has a 3.4 yards per carry, so I don't know if you need that much respect.
I think where I'm at is if Ashton Genty breaks Barry Sanders' record, that's good enough. He should win the Heisman. If he does anything but break Barry Sanders,
he's going to do it with 2 more games played.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I mean, they've been playing more games for decades, and no one's even come close.
Okay.
I don't think that.
Sure. All right, I just want to make sure. I'm just making sure.
But then if he does anything but break his record, I think I'm going Travis Hunter, and then I guess we probably have to have a third person there, so probably Cam Ward, maybe get Dylan Gabriel, but it's not about them.
Gotcha. I know it sounds a little biased.
Here we go.
I do think that what Travis Hunter is doing is incredible, but it's Ashton Genty all day. Don't fucking at me. Ashton Genty 1, 2, and then Dylan Gabriel 3. Like, that's how impressive what he's doing is. I do think it is kind of dependent on the rushing record, but it's fun. It's really fun to watch Ashton Genty. And he also plays just the funniest version of football ever, which I enjoy. So, yeah, Ashton Genty, Dylan Gabriel, my top 3.
Will you put Ashton Genty in there twice?
Yep.
How many tackles does he have on defense?
I'm
trying to look up his stats.
He probably has a couple. He probably has a couple tackles.
Mm.
You know, just off of interceptions and stuff.
I'm trying to find his defensive stats. I'm having a tough time.
I mean, he is also on a playoff team. So he's got.
Oh, true. That's a good point.
And like, here's the thing: like, it does kind of feel strange because I feel like in any other season, Travis Hunter would walk away with the Heisman. But when you have a record-setting kind of deal with a historically great record and a prominent record, I feel like that kind of takes.
I'm just so fucking tired of you people just sucking records dick. This is the only reason Francisco Lindor is not going to win the MVP. And yeah, I'm tying it back to baseball and the Mets because fucking you and your goddamn records. You look and you see who the best player on one of the fighting teams is, who the most valuable player is of that team, and you see who fucking carries that team. I think it's the guys playing both sides of the ball and playing 137 snaps a game, personally.
So I was with Travis Hunter all up until he was on a podcast with RG3, I think. And he's like, oh, well, if I had 500 receptions, how many yards do you think I'd have? Or whatever stupid shit that he said. And I'm like, yeah, I'm out on you. You're an idiot. Because that's not the same thing.
It very much is not the same thing.
I mean, if you have 100 receptions, I mean, you would assume that's like 1,000 yards. So 5,000 or 500 receptions would be 5,000.
No, he was saying, like, oh, if I had Genty's carries, but in receptions, then I'd have way more yards than him.
Yeah, he does get the ball just like a crazy amount, dude. The guy is insane. Like, he had 31 carries his last game.
Because nobody can stop him.
I don't think that you're understanding what I'm talking about.
I just don't think what you're talking about matters.
I just think he's an idiot.
He's right. Okay, so hand him off the ball. Like, I don't know, like, what do you like? So you're saying if he doesn't need to touch the ball more to get more yards?
Brandon gets it. No.
Yeah, my interpretation is that he's calling him a volume merchant, and that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, yes, he gets a lot of volume, but also you get the ball.
Sorry, Brandon.
Yeah, let me just have to get the yards and the touchdowns. Yeah. And I think it's almost even more valuable because they know that Ashton Genty is going to get fed every time.
And he's running against 8-9 man boxes. So, Brett, to circle back on what you just said about Francisco Lindor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else is on that Boise State team?
you name one
I
other
mean,
Boise State player?
I'm the worst. I can't even name a Sean Jonty. Like,
Ashton
I'm the worst
Jensen.
person.
Ashton Jensen.
Exactly. So there you go.
How many people can you name on Colorado?
Shitter Sanders.
There you go.
The
That's
other
more than Boise State.
guy,
So by your
Shiloh.
logic, the best player on a scrappy team that's fighting for a playoff spot should get the Heisman. No.
Yeah, sure.
So it should.
Look, I'm
go
not saying
to-
what he's doing isn't impressive. I'm just saying I think that we're kind of hyping it up a little too much because I mean the guy, he has 190 carries already this season. His career high is 220. He's gonna fucking blow by that. He is just getting a lot of volume this year.
But he's still making the most of it.
Yes, he is. You're right. He could only have 500 rushing yards and 200 carries. I agree. But I would argue that if whatever, it doesn't matter.
What is he still averaging, like 8 or 9 yards a carry?
I'm looking at it right now. He's averaging 5.8 yards per carry.
Oh, that's dropped.
That's crazy.
It's pretty good.
I mean, with that volume and that kind of attention, I mean, that's unbelievable.
His last 3 games, he has 95 carries. 95 carries. That was against Hawaii, UNLV, San Diego State University.
How did you do against Oregon?
Too.
I feel like he did pretty good.
Wait, what? I've only seen the last 3 games. Those last 3 games I mentioned were Hawaii, UNLV, and San Diego State. Which was yesterday.
Okay. So recency bias matters. Okay. I like the Heisman.
I literally said his last 3 games he has 95 carries. That's all I was talking about.
I thought this was a season award.
Well, hey, buddy, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was talking about he has 190 carries on the season. His career high is 220, so that's just a lot of fucking carries, objectively.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh, and I was actually misreading. My bad. He does have 8 yards per carry.
Okay.
I was looking at yards per reception at 5 points.
That's insane.
That is pretty good.
Unbelievable.
And he's still getting 5 yards per reception. Jeez Louise.
Well, I mean, that's not that much.
For a running back?
Well, his career average is 12, so
no,
that's
so
just
he's
his
down a little bit then.
Huh. Why do you think he's getting just so many fucking carries? Doesn't need to catch the ball when they just hand it off to him. Technically, he's catching the ball every play when he gets put in his fucking chest.
Hell yeah.
So where do we land on this Heisman talk?
Ashton Jenty, as of right now.
Race to lose.
Okay. I mean, I don't disagree with you guys because everyone just fucking sucking a record's dick.
I think the odds-on favorite, though, is Dylan Gabriel right now. Or no.
It was something stupid like that.
I think it's Gabriel real fast because I can't.
Well, I think it was. I think that everyone's just kind of banking on one of these guys to stop doing exactly what they've been doing for the first 8 games. Now 9 games for Genty. And that's kind of what I thought. I'm like, okay, well, whoever falls off first, we'll just give the Heisman to the other one, easy breezy. But it's also November now. I don't know if that's a lock.
I hope they all just keep doing what they're doing. Make it really hard.
How do you spell Daniel Gabriel?
Dylan?
I think almost.
There it is.
Yep.
Jeez, this guy stinks.
Oh, the Oregon QB. Yeah, no, he's pretty good too. I had no idea who the fuck you guys are talking about.
A lefty assassin, man.
Oh God, a lefty? Never mind. I'm out. I'm all.
Where was he at last year, Brett?
Gabriel, probably Penn State.
No.
Where was he at before that?
Gabriel, probably UTSA.
No. Getting closer to the last school he was at.
Gabriel, probably Baylor.
Getting a little closer.
You're in the right conference.
Yeah.
Utah. No.
Last year they were in this conference.
Texas?
Oklahoma.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah.
You guys think I don't know ball.
Wow. That was amazing.
I'm glad we got to go through that. Hey, can we get a recap of our picks last week, Brandon?
Almost. You ready for Bookie Brook?
If you
Let's
are.
do it. Oh.
God damn. Hey, okay. All right, we're here. It's Bookie Brook. That wasn't even the right video. Okay, it's
You're
Bookie Brook.
dying.
I'm in hell. But we are ready for the picks. How do we think last week went, fellas?
I think it did pretty well. I think it went
I-
3 out of 5. Brett,
I think
I think maybe hit 1.
I think I hit
Almost.
2.
And we'll see.
Almost.
We'll start with Tyler. Okay, that's not what I wanted to share. Jesus Christ. Jeez.
Dude.
This
guy.
is why we shouldn't do live shows.
Everybody leave the stream and come back.
This is a disaster. Okay. How does this look? This looks great. This looks awesome. Beautiful. All right. Round of applause for woohoo. Yeah, 3-2.
So
winning week for the boy.
That very, very late night pick, Nebraska minus 25, really, really does something to a man. Indiana minus 5.5, absolute lock. I thought Illinois and Oregon were going to cruise to that over, and then Oregon was just like, we're not going to score anymore. So that was tough. And then Notre Dame Navy, not even close. Not even close.
No. So, really disrespectful, if you ask me. Disrespectful.
Wait, Nebraska won by 25 points last week?
It was plus 25.
But it says minus 25 there. I thought you got an alternate line, and minus 25 is...
Yeah, I paid for the points. Yeah.
Yeah. But you didn't win that bet, though. So...
No. So I was only plus $27 last week.
Yeah.
That's fucking tough.
How that works.
Hard to win here, fellas.
Yeah.
Well, that's a common theme. It's hard to win. It's hard to come up in the green.
What are you trying to do?
It's just a tough week.
You put $1,500 on the line to win $27. That's a tough visual.
Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you still have the $1,500 that you started with.
Yes. Yeah. I know that, but just to win, to risk all that money to only win $27 is not a good look.
It could be worse.
Yes, it could. And we're gonna see somebody that was way worse.
All right, and then for this week, we got a good slate here. I like a lot of these picks.
Yeah, Davis told me to take Penn State money line, so we're riding.
Of course, Davis did.
I think the Nebraska UCLA line is crazy low, 38.5. I think for us to get the confidence that we need to score a lot of points in this game. So that should hit pretty easy. Oregon's been just playing lights out. Davis also told me to take Kansas State minus 13. So I put that on.
Why is Davis?
So if I lose this week, just two. I just asked him what he liked
last week, by the way.
It was really fun.
Yeah,
really, really fun.
I want to play. I really want to play.
I messed with that game heavy.
It's fun, dude.
Yeah. So I don't see a loser on that board there. So let's ride.
I mean, I do see one. He's over there to the left.
Uh-huh. That's you.
Fuck. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
Well,
nice beard.
I know what I'm talking about. About.
We got Brett Sprinkle. Again, it's hard. It's hard, folks.
Let's go. No, I'm 4-6 on the season. I'm getting my sea legs back, boys. Like, give me a second. Give me a fucking chance here. Georgia Tech plus 10.5. I can't believe that loss. It was so close. Broncos Panthers. Fucking the finish at 42. Oregon State. I still don't understand how they lost by more than 11. It doesn't make any sense to me. I have to go back. I had to reconfigure the algorithm. Bump up the computer projections a little bit, and now I know what I'm seeing a little bit better, and I can't wait for this week. Let's just say that 4-6 on the season, still not bad. Excuse me.
Yeah, but the total wise is tough to look at.
Yeah, hey, it's always gonna be tough to lose money, but you got to lose money to make money. You know.
That's right.
You make $27. You're still $2,000 in the hole. You know, that shit happens. This week, I got nothing but locks, though. I went with a full college football slate. Wasn't fucking around. Akron +1. Love that. Memphis minus 7.5. Give me that. Texas Tech plus 13.5 against Iowa State. That's fucking easy. And then Nebraska minus 7 against fucking a dog shit UCLA team. Yes, sir.
Why not just take Akron money line?
Because the money line was worse odds.
Really?
Yeah, it was minus. I think it was minus like 115, whereas the +1 was minus 105. So it's pretty much a toss up. So I just put +1.
Gotcha.
I feel like just having money line on there has more weight, but I respect it.
Yeah, but it was also more of a thing where I was doing this. I was putting in my picks at like 8 or 9:45 in the morning because you wanted them in at 9 your time, so 10 my time. And I didn't feel like going back and forth between the apps and figure out what the like the money, writing money line and writing the plus. Because I was like, you know what, +1. I don't need to do anything else. He knows what I'm talking about, so we're good. But I can't wait. I'm predicting. I bet I win 3 of these, and we're back on track. I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win the $500, $400 bet, so I'm making money this week. But I bet I win 3 of these.
Well, you having Texas Tech on there, same as me, makes me really nervous about that game.
Mm-hmm. No, that means you're fucking. That means you and my computer models and projections, like you guys are fucking lock and step.
I hope so.
There were a couple as I was making the sheet. There were a couple of your bets that I was like, oh boy, these are bets that I like as well. I might.
The boys learning. What can I say? Hey, everybody, hop on the train. Woo, woo.
We're riding together. Again, it's hard to win games on here. I found a way to do it.
Parlay.
Yeah, I hit a little 2-teamer.
Something slight.
Just also want to throw out, like, I won the same amount of games as Tyler, but just the
different variations or different levels. Yeah.
Variations. And I'm still kind of bummed I missed out on Wisconsin and Michigan State. I feel like they let me down. Michigan pulled away late. That stunk. Texas Tech TCU under was never in play. Indiana winning by more than 5.5 was never in play. So it was a good week. Pretty happy about it.
Yeah, some good picks, man. Jeez Louise.
Out of all the sweats on their, Kansas State money line was probably the biggest one against a dog shit Kansas team. I didn't expect it, but they pulled through.
Yeah, that was actually a really close game. But you get those in those rivalry games.
Yeah. And then this week, another good slate. Hopefully a lot of winners. Army. I don't know if you saw the uniforms that they have cooked up for this week, but there's no shot.
Sick. So
They're
sick.
super sick. So they're going to crush Air Force. Iowa is a very good football team. Iowa's going to score more points than Wisconsin. I think they're even going to score more than 2.5 points more than Wisconsin. I love the Hawkeyes today. Penn State money line. I was just going to take the points.
Hold on. I don't fucking like this guy. That's all I need to say.
He's fucking pushing agenda.
Yeah, I don't
agenda Brandon.
Like
I'm just saying.
Agenda Brandon running for Congress, always pushing some agenda.
I think Wisconsin's a good football team, but I think they've kind of been propped up a little bit by some flooziness. I think they run into a hard-nosed football team today and come back to earth.
Are you trying to mush Iowa? Is that what's going on here?
He's trying to mush them hard, and I don't understand why. I don't get it.
I love that you're just willing to waste your $200 bet just to mush Iowa. That's dedication.
Well, he's up $3,000. Yeah, he can fucking use it. Like, yeah, this guy fucking stinks. I can't stand him.
I love it. I'm sad I didn't think of something that devious.
Well, you're too far in the red. You can't afford to waste anything.
Oh, I don't care. I'll do whatever I want to anybody, and for the sake of a bit.
I think Michigan State loses. I think Kansas State loses, and you're going to be fucking fucked.
I think Kansas State is such an easy. They're playing Houston. Houston stinks. Don't let Utah losing to Houston makes you think that it gives you any impression that Houston's any good whatsoever.
Have you seen Houston play basketball? They're pretty good.
Houston basketball is very good. I would not take Kansas State minus 13.5 against Houston. I would take Houston 13.5, but and Michigan State, who they're playing?
Michigan's playing Oregon, so they're playing.
No, they're playing Indiana. That's right.
Yeah.
This one was very diligent because I felt so good about Indiana minus 5.5 last week. I feel like I got the same feeling with this week's spread with Indiana, and I'm like, there's no fucking way that happens twice in a row. Like, there's no way that I feel that good about Indiana to cover 2 weeks in a row, and they actually do. So I'm fading myself in my gut. Give me the Sparties. Curtis Rourke is back. There should be no reason why Michigan State covers, but we'll see.
I seriously don't know whether or not I want Iowa to lose. Just so like you have me in a pickle. You have my brain in a pretzel. I don't know whether I want Iowa to lose so you lose your bet, or if I want Iowa to win but then you'll win your bet. So like now I'm just fucked. I hate this.
Yeah, but
the game sucks.
It's only his $200 bet, so it really doesn't matter.
So it's inconsequential, is what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay. What are you gonna pull up next?
We got our pick 'em.
How'd that go? I feel like I did pretty good in that.
I doubt
it. You almost had a winning week.
Almost.
Damn. Not quite. Okay, fellas. Everybody only missed one game, and Brett's over here.
Well, like Brandon missed two. First off, Brandon missed
I didn't have that great a week. But
I told you, I'm just fucking warming up. Ask me what team fucking Dylan Gabriel plays for.
What team does Dylan Gabriel play for?
Oregon, dude. I told you, I'm getting warmed up. Let's go.
Ultimate ball nowhere.
Very
we got a fresh slate here. So I feel I reconfigured the math. I think 3 times multiplier for Brett's a little OP. So I just ended up with 2.
Okay. That's fucked up. I was expecting 3. That's why I made my picks, though. But I guess we're just changing rules willy nilly. That's fine.
We'll see how the cookie crumbles. And here we are, fresh slate, Minnesota, Illinois, gritty game. How are we feeling about it, fellas?
Goodness.
I guess I'll get us started. Minnesota's favored in this game, by the way, which this almost made my slip just because it feels like Illinois money line feels obvious. I didn't end up pulling the trigger on that, obviously, but I do like Illinois here. But I'm also nervous. I'll just lay down my 3-pointer here.
Did somebody on Illinois get hurt? Why is Minnesota favored?
I do think that they have some injuries. Luke Altmaier is still upright. Last time I checked.
Dude, Minnesota's defense is kind of nice.
I definitely think Minnesota is better than people are giving them credit for him at the beginning of the year.
Give me Minnesota and my 2-point game.
I'll take Minnesota 3 points.
All right. Snake it around. Duke and Miami of Florida. Brett, where are you leaning here?
Give me Miami, please. Make that my 9-point game.
I will take Miami, as much as it hurts me to do so, and make that my 7-point game.
I'm not gonna rock the boat here. Give me Miami.
Pussy. Pussy.
Let's go 8. Pussy. I don't want to copy you guys, but this does feel at some point Miami's gonna get tripped up, right? Like they're not gonna actually run the table.
Yeah, but it's not this week.
Okay, not this week. Oregon and Michigan. There's no reason why this game should be close. Give me Oregon. Give me Oregon 7. I kind of wish I would use my 7-point game there, or my 8-point game there, but it is what it is. You live and you learn.
Yeah. Oregon 9.
Oregon 7. For the SMU Pitt game, dude, Pitt's been a fucking wagon. We don't talk about Pitt enough. Like they're really
undefeated.
Games.
I can't believe
this is insane. They're going to stay undefeated this week.
If you watch them play, Oh, goodness, they're gross to watch.
Give me Pitt. Hold on, I'm trying to see the board so I can figure out my number. Okay. Give me Pitt 8.
I think this is much more of a toss-up than you're thinking. I guess give me the home team. So SMU 3.
I also like the ponies. I am shocked that nobody talks about Pitt because it feels like everybody's talking about Indiana being undefeated. They won 3 games last year. Pitt won 3 games last year, and now they're undefeated. Nobody gives a shit.
Ugly. They're winning ugly. I will admit, because
Yeah.
I mean, one of my friends is a Pitt alum. He's a Pitt fan. And he just keeps talking about, oh man, Pitt's so dead. And then an hour later, texts me, dude, Pitt's the best team in the fucking world. So I get that vibe. I get it. But yeah, they just win ugly. It's kind of what their thing is.
Is that Bixie boy?
Yeah.
The Bixler. Give me SMU 4. And then also speaking of teams that I'm just waiting to stumble upon their feet, Iowa State, Texas Tech. I don't think Texas Tech is going to be the one that stumbles them. I don't feel great about it. Give me them 4, 5.
Yeah. I'll also do Iowa State with my 5 point as well. This is a game Davis is very nervous about. So,
ooh, that's the case. Give me Iowa State and make that my 2.
Cyclone Brent, he's back.
Florida State, North Carolina. Give me North Carolina, please. I will do that for 4 points.
You said 4?
4, please.
All right.
I will do North Carolina. I don't feel good about it. Give me 6 points.
I also like North Carolina. I got to start getting rid of some of these smaller numbers. I feel really good about this one. Give me North Carolina 6. No, give me North Carolina 9.
Whoa.
I've been saving my 10-pointer for this one, as you guys can imagine. Iowa at home. Brendan Sullivan's the guy. I don't know if you saw. He also blocks sometimes. Unbelievable. I've never seen a quarterback like it. Give me the Hawks.
Out in front of the play, dude. It was insane. I'm glad you saw that too. Game recognized game.
Game recognized game. Iowa 10. This one should be over by the time they waived all those sick children. My favorite tradition.
Yeah. Give me Iowa 4.
I'll take Iowa 5.
Do you guys notice how it just wants to autocorrect to Iowa State because Iowa is trash?
Well, I think it's because he already wrote Iowa State just 2 rows above. But yeah, go ahead, push your agenda.
Yeah, but he also wrote Iowa 3 times.
Give me a 10-point game. Give me a 10-point game for the Tennessee Volunteers.
Bold move.
I have a 10-point game. I'm not using any of the other ones, so.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, give me Tennessee 8.
I kind of rock the boat.
Where's Tyler going to use his 10 points? Is he going to be a fucking homer with that red hat he's got on?
I have a feeling I know where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I like Tennessee. Yeah, give me Tennessee. What points do I have left? I have 1, 2. My 1. This feels like an appropriate 1-point game. And then Ohio State, Penn State. Just for the sake of breaking up the board at a little bit, I guess I'll take Ohio State.
Okay.
Wait, we all have the same picks? Draw.
No.
You have Pitt.
Almost.
But that's about it. I have Illinois. You guys have Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not a whole lot of swing games on the board, but
Mm-hmm.
so what do I have left? I have a 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4. Give me Ohio State 2. No, yeah. 4.
Damn.
Okay.
I want to try to catch it up.
and I'm going to rock the boat here. I think Penn State knocks off the shitty Ohio State team, but I'm not that confident. Give me 1 point.
I also am going to go with Penn State. Give me 1 point.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. I had this one circled, brother. This one was my fucking go-to game, and the fact you fell right into my trap. Walk in your trap, take over your trap, buddy.
Oh, God.
Give me the Blasius 6 points. If they fucking lose, you guys are dead to me.
We're fucking going bowling. No doubt about it. We're about to beat this shit out of these fucking Bears. Give me Nebraska by 1 billion.
The Bears. I don't go to Bears. Go the Huskers. Go Big Red. I hope that they know how important this game is because it's only going to get tougher from here.
When's the last time you guys had a bowl game?
2016.
It's really been that long?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was at a
Fuck
bowl
you.
game last year. And the year before
Fuck
that.
you.
The year before that. The year before that. The year before that. I don't think.
Didn't they get fucking shit pumped last year too?
Yeah, but hey, if you're dancing, if you're on the dance floor, you're working.
Got to get to the dance floor to do the dancing.
Hey, all you need is a chip in a chair, Tyler. You heard Bruce Arians. Chip in a chair.
Yeah.
Chip on your shoulder and a chair at the table.
Yeah. I didn't actually hear that.
He said it, and that's fucking. I'm never not saying that because that's so fucking cool. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. To chip in a chair, it's all I need.
Pretty badass.
I told the Mets needed a chip in a chair, and we fucking made it all the way to the game. Dude, we made it. We took the Dodgers further than anyone took them. We're basically the best team in the league, as far as I'm concerned.
But do you think about the Padres and the fact that they were
metrically?
Because they won the first game of the series, right?
Yeah. Dodgers had to win games 4 and 5 to take the series.
So I think they're up 2-1. So does that, in the weight scale?
How many games did that series end in?
6, 7,
5.
5.
Yeah, there's only 5 games in the series. Yeah. So
who are you guys win the World Series?
The Dodgers.
Easy. It was fucking funny. Dude, that 5th inning on Game 5 was so fucking funny to watch. You get the drop ball. You get the Garrett Cole fucking. He's sitting there. Oh, yeah, it's a ground ball to first base. I'm not going to cover. He's like pointing at him. You got it. And then the fucking Rizzo's like, well, what the hell, dude? Like, I can't beat fucking a sprinting Mookie Betts. Respect 90, And he just sitting there like a fucking dickhead, just looking up at the sky like he didn't fuck up. I hate Garrett Cole with my every fiber of my being. There's nothing about that guy that I like. Ever since he shaved his face, he looks nothing but a fucking prick. I love him.
He hasn't always been fat, has he? That's a new development, right?
Well, no, he has fat face syndrome. Once you take away the beard, you show the fat face, and that's kind of what he's got going on now.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Kind of like what would happen if I shaved my beard.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't. Mine too, honestly.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know because oh god, you wouldn't know who I was anymore. Good stuff though, boys. Come on.
Yep. Do you guys want to talk a little NFL football real quick?
Always.
Yeah.
Whoa, hold on. Why'd you say it like that? Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a frog in my throat this morning. Welcome back to Sundays of the Sprinkles. Thanks for tuning in. I got Brandon Shanahan, Cortland Shanahan, Dog Shanahan, and Brett Sprinkle joining me always by Brett Sprinkle, Tyler Sprinkle, Brandon Shanahan, Cortland Shanahan. Thanks for joining us.
Walk in your trap, take over your trap. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sundays with the Sprinkles. I'm your host, Brett Sprinkle. Joining me, as always, is Brandon Shanahan, Trevor Murphy. Boys, how's it going? How you been? How's your weekend?
It's good. The Broncos are here. They have arrived. Bo Nix, Rookie of the Month. Love to see that.
Dude, yeah. Hey, and I asked a simple question to our friend Brooke, and I feel like there's a reason why he didn't show up to his own podcast today. It was just a simple question. How many offensive rookie of the weeks or rookie of the months has Patrick Mahomes won? That was my only question. I just wanted to know. I just didn't know.
but it blows back on me every time because then he's just so mean to me. I didn't fucking say anything. Just
My
so
favorite is
mean.
when he tries to chirp me about. He tries to follow up and chirp me about. I was like, yeah, you watch the game more than I do. Like I don't fucking know what's going on,
dude. I get all the backlash. You guys are just sitting up there in your fucking tower, and I'm in the moat just getting eaten by Alligator Brook.
It's like it's that verbal meme where it's like Squidward watching Patrick and SpongeBob outside running around having fun, but in Europe in the house, but behind you is just Brooke just fucking giving you the business
with a fucking gun. Yeah, astronaut meme.
So yeah, Bo Nix, rookie of the month. I didn't realize he played that well, to be honest. And I don't know if you guys saw this list of power rankings, but it was really disrespectful. Somebody
I think he's at 29.
Yeah, what the fuck is that all about? I don't think
it's been like that all year though.
I don't understand what the disrespect is for.
He's actually dropped quite a few spots after having a sensational October for rookie wise.
And he's looking more comfortable in the pocket. He's starting to set his feet on, I want to say, at least 6 throws per game, which it used to be just 1. So, I mean, that's progress, baby.
Well, now, okay, in defense of these pollsters, quarterback development is a myth. The quarterback that you are week 1 of your rookie season is the quarterback that you are. Any development after that is just fugazi propaganda propped up by the media. So to think that Bo Nix has gotten better since the first game that he's ever played in the NFL, ridiculous. Let's be real.
Like what you see week 1 is what you're always going to get. Nobody gets better in this league.
I did see.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Go ahead.
Like a lot of people, bitching about Jaden Daniels getting rookie of the week just because of the Hail Mary. Like, why are you guys bitching? There's no point.
Look at him set his feet right here. Oh, wait, that was not the play. Right? That was watch this. Watch this. No, watch this. Brother. Standing tall in the pocket, feet set, no jumping around, strike. That boy nice. I'm officially on that boy nice Twitter when it comes to Bo Nix.
I feel like he I don't know, I feel like he's always just standing too straight up on some of these throws.
Okay.
Like he's not actually.
You can't. I don't know, brother.
Like to be. I mean, show some athleticism every now and
then. Yeah, run around, hop around a little bit when you're back there.
I can't stop thinking about Alligator Brook. What just a banger name. I think we need to get T-shirts made. Alligator Brook. Thoughts?
I mean, I'm here for it. Why? But why?
I love a good T-shirt, but where's the alligator from?
Because I said that you guys are up in your tower, in your castle, and I'm down in the moat getting eaten by Alligator Brook.
Oh, I see.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Fucking. I'm sure you saw this, Brandon, but I'll share it for the people too. It's this fucking list. I don't get it. I don't understand the slander. I don't understand the hate. The fact he put Tua Tagovailoa, that man doesn't have a fucking brain for half the season. He's up there higher than fucking Bo Nix. Like, what is going on here?
So where would you put him at on this list then?
I would put him, honestly, around like the 18, 19, 17 part. Like, Jameis Winston's played 1 game. And he really wanted. I saw that play you were talking about last week, Tyler. He really wanted to throw that to fucking Kyle Hamilton. That ball was. I thought that was somebody throwing it to Kyle Hamilton. I was like, that's weird. He's wide open. He dropped that.
I think like 22, 23 would be a good spot for him. I can't quite get top 20 yet. And I'm not hating. I'm just being realistic of the quarterbacks above him.
I mean, I think he's played better than. Let's just go through. Do you think he's played better than Trevor Lawrence this season? I think you can make an argument.
Jaden Daniels at 2?
Yeah.
That's where I was looking for. I'm like, okay, well, wherever Jaden Daniels is, probably shortly behind him. But Jaden Daniels at 2 is very silly. Okay, well, here's the thing.
Josh Allen above Jared Goff, that's insane.
So if it's a recency list, like who's playing the best football right now, how is Patrick Mahomes in the top 5?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So then if it's a total overall, who is the best quarterback? How is Jaden Daniels too? This list stinks.
Yeah, this is the worst list I've ever seen.
I think it's a bait list. Like they're just farming engagements with this list. I don't think.
Well, we're not falling for it.
Yep, sure not. I mean, Bo Nix has played better than Tua Tagovailoa. Like, I don't care what you say. He has played better than Tua Tagovailoa.
For sure.
You'd have to like
and Justin
rearrange
Herbert.
the
Justin
split.
Herbert being at 24 is insane too. Because Caleb Williams. No, like I just don't. Yeah, you're right. I'm done with this list. I can't do this list anymore. This list is pissing me off. Do we have to be worried about the Russell Wilson revenge tour?
No, because this is exactly what I knew was going to happen. He was going to go to a functional franchise. He was going to be good. They're going to go to the playoffs.
Actually make an offense crafted around him and not give him just a fucking laundry list of things to say in the huddle. Also not talk about the gold member all the time. Like, what a fucking – I will say this about Russell Wilson. What a weird, 2 or 3 years he had in Denver. He got the Goldfinger guy, and then he got Sean Payton, who fucking hated him.
I think it'd be different, too, if we didn't have a quarterback. Like, if the same old Broncos. But it looks like we do have a good quarterback in our –
because I'm not, mad about it. But, this is about what I thought it would be. I think he's a good quarterback. It just didn't work out here, and it is what it is. Wish it had. Kind of. I don't know.
Ooh, I can't see. This is why I wish our resident Steelers fan was here so I could ask him this. What week is Thanksgiving? Week what? This is week 9, 10, 11, 12. Week 12. Who do the Steelers play week 12? Because if you guys remember, the Broncos were in playoff contention almost all season last year. And I think it was a game on, Brandon, you'll remember this. Was it Black Friday that we had?
Oh, God.
That Mr. Self-Sack fucking finally reappeared, and we ended up losing the rest of the fucking season basically because of that. That's what I'm waiting for, because the shoe's going to drop. I thought it was going to drop last week, but no. He's going to wait. He's going to play a little bit better. He's going to keep fucking everybody churning, keep everyone talking, and then he's going to fall apart against Cincinnati on Sunday, December 1st. Or it could
he's not going to win the Super Bowl. But he's.
I mean, with that defense, they have a shot, dude. That's a really good fucking defense.
It is pretty good.
They have a bye week this week, and then they play the Commanders next week. That'll be a good game.
Yeah. There's a lot of storylines shaping up here.
Yeah, I mean, Commanders being 6-2. By the way, I mean, Brandon, you weren't on last week. I want to hear your thoughts on that Hail Mary. That was insane.
That was so funny. Well,
especially when you saw the clips afterwards of fucking Tyreek Stevenson just fucking sitting there chawing at the crowd. He was literally, the play almost made it all the way. The wide receivers made it all the way to the end zone before he finally turned around and noticed. That could have been really fucking bad, honestly.
And the fact that he was the one to tip the ball up for what's his face in the end zone. He would have been better off just keep chirping the fans. Stay away from the play if that's what you're going to come in and do.
Yeah, just everything about that game was just the most hilarious Bears loss of all time. Just the fumble by the offensive lineman's hilarious. Going down and scoring, which, by the way, Caleb Williams, he led a heck of a drive. That play where he was scrambling around and was able to find Keenan Allen at the last second, and they got some yards out of it. That was a great fucking play. That was kind of the catalyst that got them into the end zone, I felt like. And yeah, just to lose it on that fucking dude. He was in the pocket. The play lasted 13 seconds before he let go of the ball. It's one of the longest plays in NFL history.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
absolute madness.
It's an absolute mad lad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't have to sit here and talk about all the games. Just are you guys excited about anything? Any particular game?
I'm excited for the Broncos game because it'll be a real test for us.
Yeah, it does suck that we've only played, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but it does suck that we played the worst 3 teams in the league these past 3 weeks. And I mean, hey, with 3-0, 3-0, I'm not going to complain about it. But
yeah, and I think it's perfect. It'll let kind of the offense get right a bit, let Bo Nix get comfortable against the JV of the NFL. Also, just want to throw out, it's nice not being the JV of the NFL. That's a new development. So I'll take it. But yeah, this is a big game.
Yeah, it is funny looking back now, at the preseason stuff. Everybody said the Broncos are going to be the worst team in the league. They're going to win 1 or 2 games, shove it up your ass. So I love to see that. But we do have the second hardest remaining schedule, I think, left in the NFL. I think the Steelers have the first. So we're definitely going to get tested a lot.
But I love it because I think this is going to be the catalyst for next season. I still think there's a shot we make the playoffs this year. It's an outside shot, don't get me wrong, but I think there's a shot. But even if we don't, as long as we play tough these last few, down the stretch, as long as we can just continue to get better and continue to have our guys, fucking step up and play good football, keep getting fucking Troy Franklin might be the truth. As long as he can just catch the ball, he might be pretty good at the game of football.
He can't fucking catch.
Yeah, well, that's kind of just,
what
you want him to do everything?
Yeah, I mean, they brought him in to do one thing, and that's run down the field and
be a good teammate to fucking Bo Nix, and guess what? Check and check.
Yeah, so that's tough. But the trade deadline's coming up, so
yeah, we're gonna be buyers or sellers. You think we just stay put?
I hope we just stay.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything to sell.
Well, we do.
I think
we could sell Javonte. We could sell one of our corners. Probably Mathis. If we were to sell one, Jonathan Cooper, I think, could be up there as well.
Yeah. Browning did come out and say he didn't want to be traded, so I don't know.
Yeah. Or maybe it was him, not Jonathan Cooper. Maybe it was Baron Browning. Yeah. So, I mean, we do have some pieces that could work well in other teams, but I hope we just kind of stick around. It might be good to trade Javonte because you're not bringing him back. So why not get something for him?
Brandon, you're a Javonte Williams owner in fantasy football. What's the best, he gets traded, what team you're like, fuck yeah, okay, this is awesome. This is going to be good for my fantasy team.
Oh, man. I mean, it's hard to imagine him going
to a team the 49ers is wrong.
Does worse, yeah. Really, I'm just trying to think of teams that, I would be bummed because I think he's still, a fine RB1, but would be a really good RB2 somewhere.
Cowboys,
but I don't know where that fit is.
I think the Cowboys would be a great fit.
The Cowboys would be a really good fit
because they don't have any other fucking running backs. You see that stat? Ezekiel Elliott hasn't broken a tackle all season. It's not very good for your running back.
He's really sticking it to the Cowboys after they let him go.
He did, yeah. He's getting his revenge. Good for him.
Beautiful to see.
Looking at the slate, there's some stinkers. There's one really good game that I'm looking forward to. It's not Cowboys and Falcons. Lions and fucking who's the Lions playing? God damn it. Packers, duh. Yeah, Lions Packers. I think that's going to be a really good one. It's in Lambeau outside, so Jared Goff doesn't have the bump that he normally does have. But, dude, Jared Goff has become, not only is he one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the league. I mean, I know this isn't new news, but it's just kind of crazy how just the arc of his career where he went from being the number one overall pick, not living up to the hype, to all of a sudden he gets into a situation where, there's not that much pressure on him. Everyone kind of wrote him off, and he's been consistently one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league since he got to Detroit.
Yeah, he has so many weapons, and they do such a good job scheming an offense around him. Just goes to show you how important those things are. So if we can get something even kind of close to that for Bo, I think he'll be looking really good.
Has there ever been a number 1 overall pick that's been more of an underdog than Jared Goff?
I want to say Alex Smith because he was kind of who I was thinking
about.
That's the only
answer I can think of. But
yeah, Jamarcus Russell. I'm still waiting on him. I think he's got it in him. Every time I see people those Florio articles, those Pro Football Talk articles that say Colin Kaepernick looking to make a comeback, I just keep thinking well, where's Jamarcus Russell? We're still waiting on him. Get in line, Bucko.
He took his millions.
Yeah.
Rode off in the sunset. Good for him.
Good for fucking him. Yeah. Dude, that's what I loved about last week. You beat the teams you're supposed to beat. You beat them down. We had some fun. I expected more of a reaction from you, Brandon, whenever I said, turns out we had our franchise QB in the wide receiver room the entire time because that pass from Cortland Sutton was very, very spicy.
I mean, full transparency, I was sick on Sunday, so I was just trying to survive, make it to Monday. Was touch and go there for a minute, but I didn't get. I had the game on, but I was just shivering and sweating the entire time, so I wasn't very locked in.
I'll just
Really,
don't let that happen again. I guess I don't know.
Sweating out the Panthers game.
That boy's sick.
I will say though, the first drive, I was like, "Oh no, we're gonna fucking lose to the Panthers."
Yeah, that fumble was tough. It was like same old Broncos. Here we go, and then all of a sudden they just didn't really score again.
Little Jordan Humphrey, motherfucker.
Oh, by the way, I think the Chiefs lose this week. I think the Buccaneers beat the Chiefs.
That would be nice.
It'd be nice if somebody beat them.
Or they're just going to go undefeated. Like, I don't know. Those are my only two options. Like,
just by playing the worst football of all time.
Oh, so gross, too. It's like literally watching Iowa play.
I think next week we play the Chiefs for the first time. So that'll be
all right. So they'll definitely lose then. Yeah. It's still, hey, I still say it because like I have no Super Bowl aspirations this year. Beating the Chiefs, that's my Super Bowl. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
I'm very open with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got to beat the teams that are the best to be the best.
Brandon, you're a fellow Nuggets lover. I want to show you this so we can start getting out of here because I know we have hard out here soon. But Russell Westbrook being on the team, like I don't care about it at all, but he's just a fucking yapper, and I love it. Yeah, I've never seen Rudy Gobert have so much fucking fear in his life right here. And right before this play, fucking Christian Braun yammed on Gobert and just fucking got in his face, and then Russell Westbrook just fucking just Oh,
man. I can't evidence. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Kansas legend Christian Braun.
Kansas legend, my boy. Yeah, that's great.
You can't get boys punked out like that, dude. You can't get punked out like that.
What time's the Nebraska game start?
2:30.
2:30. All right. Well, it's gonna be a fun fucking weekend. It's gonna be a good slate of ball. Can't wait. We're getting into it's still fucking 80 degrees out here, but we're getting into the crispy fall season. At least it's what it's supposed to be. Brandon, you're still calling high school football, right?
Yep. Next week's last week of the regular season.
Do you go to the play? Are you guys working playoff games?
Yes, and the team I'm covering locked in their spot last night, so that's good news.
That's fucking sick, dude. Congratulations.
Tyler,
you know that I'm coming back home at the end of this month.
You are?
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving?
The 29th, yeah. Or the 26th to the 3rd. 29th to the 3rd, that's what it was.
I didn't know that.
Too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do a live pod.
Also, we should do that, but also, Brandon, make sure you clear your schedule. Put the kids to bed and go looking for dinner. You know what I mean? Saturday, we're getting weird. We decided.
Saturday, I'm not going to be there for long. It's like I'll be there Friday, and then we go back east on Saturday.
So put them in the fucking train, send them on their way, and you're sticking around one more day. Well, boys, like I said, it's gonna be a fun weekend. I can't wait. I'll talk to you either one, both, or none of you tomorrow. Tomorrow night after the games. But happy Saturday, guys. Happy weekend. We'll see you next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening. Go like, subscribe.
Nebraska's going bowling. Nebraska's going bowling.
Go Big Red. Go Big Red.
Go Big Red. Go Big Red. Go Big Red.
Go Big Red. Go Hawkeyes.